What if I told you that some people have defied death in the most unbelievable ways? From surviving deadly accidents to overcoming extreme conditions, these 10 people returned from the brink of death. Stay with us until number 1. You won't believe how they survive. 10. Roy Sullivan, the human lightning rod. Where? USA. When? Between 1942 and 1977. How? Survived 7 lightning strikes. Roy Sullivan, a park ranger from the USA, holds the world record for surviving the most lightning strikes. Between 1942 and 1977, he was struck by lightning 7 times, and survived each one. From burns to losing his eyebrows, Roy defied the odds. Imagine getting hit by lightning once, let alone 7 times. 9. Gene Hilliard, frozen alive. Where? Minnesota, USA. When? 1980. How? Survived being frozen solid at -30 degrees Celsius. In 1980, 19-year-old Gene Hilliard was found frozen solid in the snow after her car broke down in Minnesota. Her body was ice cold, and doctors thought she was dead. But miraculously, she woke up without any brain damage and fully recovered. A true miracle. 8. Beck Weathers, the Everest survivor. Where? Mount Everest. When? 1996. How? Survived freezing temperatures and severe frostbite. During the 1996 Mount Everest disaster, climber Beck Weathers was left for dead in a brutal snowstorm. He was unconscious for hours, suffered severe frostbite, and even lost his nose and hands. But against all odds, he woke up and walked down the mountain, saving his own life. 7. Anatoly Bugorsky, the man who survived a particle accelerator. Where? Russia. When? 1978. How? Survived a beam of radiation to the head. Imagine putting your head inside a machine that fires radiation at the speed of light. That's exactly what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky in 1978. The radiation burned through his skull, but incredibly he survived and lived for decades after. 6. Hugh Glass, the real-life revenant. Where? South Dakota, USA. When? 1823. How? Survived a bear attack and a 200-mile crawl to safety. Hugh Glass, a 19th-century frontiersman, was attacked by a grizzly bear and left for dead by his companions. But this man was unstoppable. He crawled over 200 miles with broken bones and deep wounds to reach safety. His story inspired the movie The Revenant. 5. Juliana Kepka, the jungle survivor. Where? Peru, Amazon rainforest. When? 1971. How? Survived a plane crash and 11 days alone in the jungle. In 1971, 17-year-old Juliana Kepka was the only survivor of a plane crash in the Amazon rainforest. She survived a 3,000-meter, 10,000-foot fall. 4. Ernest Shackleton's crew, the Antarctic survivors. Where? Antarctica. When? 1915 to 1917. How? Survived months stranded in freezing conditions. When their ship, the Endurance, was trapped and crushed by ice, Ernest Shackleton and his crew were left stranded in Antarctica. They survived for nearly 2 years in extreme cold, using only basic supplies. Shackleton eventually led a daring rescue, and not a single man died. 3. Frane Selek, the luckiest unlucky man. Where? Croatia. When? 1960s-2003. How? Survived plane crashes, train derailments, and car accidents. Frane Selek, a Croatian man, survived a plane crash, a train derailment, multiple car accidents, and even falling off a cliff. After surviving 7 near-death experiences, he won the lottery in 2003. Talk about luck. 2. Aaron Ralston, the man who cut off his own arm. Where? Utah, USA. When? 2003. How? Amputated his own arm to escape a canyon. Imagine being trapped under a heavy boulder for 5 days with no food or water. This was the reality for Aaron Ralston in 2003. With no way out, he made a shocking decision. He cut off his own arm with a small knife to survive. His story became the movie 127 Hours. 1. Albert Gunther, the Titanic survivor. Where Atlantic Ocean? When 1912. How? Survived the sinking of the Titanic. The Titanic disaster of 1912 took over 1,500 lives, but Albert Gunther miraculously survived after jumping into the freezing ocean and clinging to debris until he was rescued. He defied death in one of the most infamous shipwrecks in history. These stories prove that the human will to survive is stronger than anything. As the stories help on with them to the story off a tile. Which survival story amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.